Hi there and welcome to Bustthenet. Yes, these are the Stalybridge Diaries, and we are in League One. We're a few games into League One, and as you recall, at the start of the season, I was like waxing lyrical about my side. We go down, we're a bunch of wankers, we're a bunch of misfits. Well, it seems like if I slap my team around a couple of times, they start showing me what they're capable of, which is kind of surprising because after that defeat to Bradford City, where we just collapsed, right? We completely disappeared from this game. A lot of big mistakes at the back by Johnny Byrne. So I decided to give him a break. So I ended up becoming, I think I became a bit of Jose Mourinho in the sense that I started changing my backline a lot. I mean, it's the central defensive partnership with Michael Collins and Johnny Byrne. I thought this was the way we were going to start. We lost that match 3-1 against Doncaster. This was a very interesting game. We won this 3-2. And I changed the backline when with Bonzangala and Michael Collins, but Bonzangala decided to get sent off in the 62nd minute. And I went, okay, not so good. We got 2 goals from Luke Wall and Odysseus Sprides to give us a 3-2 win. Next match, we played Scunthorpe. Scunthorpe, again, we played pretty well. And I went with Johnny Byrne and Michael Collins. Wasn't too bad. Then against Reading Town, this was a surprise. We actually took Reading Town. Reading is in the championship. We almost made it through to the next round. I don't know how this was possible, but uh, we did okay. Lost out on a penalty shootout. Once again, this time I tried with the Emeka Obe and Michael Collins combination. Emeka Obe not showing me what he has, and then the big win against Oldham Athletic. And this time, Emeka Obe and Omeka Obe and Michael Collins, massive 3-0 win away from home. Emeka Obe scoring from a corner, and then Dan Cockline adding 2 goals. The partnership of Cockline and Spridey is doing okay. Then against Fleetwood, we couldn't hold on for the win. We came back from a goal down 1-1, led 2-1, and Fleetwood managed to get that late equalizer. Again, this time Johnny Byrne and Michael Collins doing okay as a partnership. Um, if you look at the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 matches alone, in this match against Bradford City, we gave up 3 clear-cut chances, right? The first game of the season. And then following that little result, we stopped giving up so many clear-cut chances. Now and then we started converting at least getting 1 clear-cut chance every game. We kind of tweaked the tactics slightly. This time I have a lower line of engagement and then playing with a standard defensive line, basically playing with a middle press. And I don't want my players to commit themselves too early. Our training is now a bit more focused, I would say. I started the season with basically default training schedules. I was more concerned about how we were playing. Now we go into this game. More or less, I've settled on Wells and Healy. At the back, Burns and Collins. Emeka Obe is not that bad actually, but I still don't know what I'm gonna do. It's one of those crazy things when you have a game and you kind of like playing it for a while and you you're not too sure, you're not entirely too sure whether these are the right players. Now Cameron Hargraves rather, he's a very important player for us. He's been playing very well, so I don't want to overplay him at the start of the season. So I'm going with a fullback combination on the flanks. Cameron Hargraves has been absolutely scintillating. So if I'm looking at my stats for the last 5 games, Cameron Yates 7.04, 7.04. Lewis Young average rating 7.5. Last 5 games 6.7. Hasn't been playing that well. Michael Collins hasn't been that bad. Johnny Burns, his last 5 games has really stepped up. Colin Daniel 7.12, very close to performing very well. Cameron Healy, this is the He's been playing quite well. That's my phone going a bit crazy. People are looking for me. Is that my wife? No, that's not my wife. I'm hoping not. Yep. Uh, yeah. So then it's well, steady blow. So these are the players. And Cameron Hargraves, 7.14, 7.00. We are definitely gonna have to try our best for the next couple of matches. Can we keep this run going? I don't. I'm. I think we've been lucky, right? I'm playing with. I've gone back to the a system I used when I was in the lower leagues conference level. I was using something like this. This system I call it the Ultraman system. We play on an attacking mentality and we try our best, right? I'm just hoping that we can keep this run going. Uh, it's gonna be it's a question of sorting out who the backline is gonna be, and this combination of we're playing with a target man and an F9. We're playing against a 4-2-3-1. So opposition instructions are always the same. I don't change them anymore. We've got closing on the back, and let's see what happens. Okay, so the match is off. Myers, Pierce, shouts. We don't use any of the start team instructions. I got pass into space. Now sometimes I tend to play pass into space a bit later, but now I want to start out the game with pass into space early. Hoping that hoping we can get something going, but it's been a few minutes. It's still early in the game for me to make a change. Okay, nice. Cameron Hargraves. We need him to be play. I wish he could be fit every single game. It's a good move to have signed him. He's a winger on the right flank, plays really well for us. Boateng to more to McGran, whatever your name is, McGranahan to Boateng, Tomlinson. Tomlinson looks at Boateng. It's a very disciplined two banks of four here defending. I like this position we're in. We went from being in the relegation zone to jumping up. Another team that's not doing so well is Billericay, surprisingly. They've had quite a few defeats. Billericay, where they have dropped after a decent start to the season. They've now had consecutive defeats. Coqueline, Collins looks long. Tomlinson again, playing it back. Boateng, McGranahan. This is running right into our backline. Exeter City. As you go, 2 wins, 4 defeats. That win is in last weekend. They just had a win. Healy out to Blow. Blow brings the ball forward. Looks nice pass for Wall. Wall gets us a corner. Corner to be taken. Johnny Burns can't get to it. Collins far post. Collins to Young. Young just puts the ball forward. We got a free kick more wide. 41% possession. I'm going to remove pass into space. Free kick from Moore. Again, well wide. Moore again. This is not looking good for us. Moore and headed wide by Morgan. Free kick from Daniel. Myers to Tomlinson to Boateng. It's not like we don't want to come out. We just can't get the ball. I'm hoping that we defend a bit deeper and we're able to win the ball and then go through the transitions. Unfortunately for us, we're not doing. We may be winning the ball, but we're certainly not looking like we are doing anything with the transitions. It's all Exeter City at the moment, and we're just defending. Yates finds Wells to Blow to Young, back to Collins. Collins looks long. I'm not shy. This is how we play the game. I'm not going to sit down here and say we're playing a tactical game of sweet passing. We're not that good. So half the time we're just booting the ball forward. We're playing very simple football. We're just, we're lucky we get the ball into the back of the net. And so far we've been damn bloody lucky. So we've just taken the lead against a run-off play. And they've gone attacking 4-2-3-1. And we'll pass into space now. So against a run of play, we've taken the lead, and chances are, and if they keep this up, I won't mind. So Young with the throw, Blow can't get there. Morgan comes inside. McGranahan out to Tomlinson. They're working themselves into some very, very good positions. But what are we gonna do? We're just gonna keep playing the same way. Be disciplined. Make it harder for them to get cutbacks. Morgan, Cameron Healy is injured. Oh shit, that's a major player who's injured. Cameron Healy. This is not good. Cameron Healy is the captain of the team, and he's got passing, he's got vision, he's got off the ball. So if he's out, I might have to bring on Ben Healy. Off the ball is only 9. Hargraves can't play. Elliot Forbes. Passing, work rate is not that fantastic, so I might have to play him. But we'll wait. We'll see how long Cameron Healy can last for. Once I see Cameron Healy looking like he can't pull his weight, then we're gonna have to take him off. 35 minutes. Morgan, more. I need from the outside of the box. It had to happen sooner or later. It's we're sitting so deep right now, as you can see. If I push up, I'm probably gonna get caught. Yeah, we didn't close down very well. I mean, when you're sitting so deep, what do you expect? It's like you're gonna give up chances to long range shots. So we got Cameron Healy at 58%. Hopefully he can last. Daniel with the free kick. You never know. We might get another set piece wonder. Mayer to Boateng. Plays out to Tomlinson to Myers. More shoots from range. Okay, I'm gonna take a chance. I'm gonna ask Chris Hussey. He's like a fullback, and I'm asking him to play in this position. Chris Hussey has got passing, vision, decisions. Not that great decisions. I'm just hoping that this is a big ass risk right now I'm taking. Okay, so team talk. Let's start the second half. Cockline to Wells to Daniel. Back to Burn. Burn looks so spritey. It's Hussey to, and it's if Blow had been there. Daniel, nope. Walls can't get there. Harrison to Boateng. Boateng is gonna try and shoot from there. I'm gonna try and push that defensive line higher. Harrison, Wall, Richardson crosses the ball, goes out for a corner. We've got 49 minutes on the clock. Collins clears it, Blow brings the ball forward and just hooks it for. Yep. Boateng again. Richardson inside the box. Collins, you sweet thing, you. 51 minutes more. Yates gets to that. Yates kicks it long, and it's a free kick. Richardson is in trouble. Spridey's was almost away, but he's only a yellow card because he wasn't the last man. Collins does well. Blow back to Burn. Burn will find Wall. Good work. Spridey's first time. Cockline! It's 2-1. Unbelievable on the counter. We've done it again. This is how we've been scoring our goals this season. Spridey gets away and then he first times it into the box. Cockline gets up and hits it across the keeper. It's 2-1. Unbelievable. Stalybridge 2, Exeter City 1. Against the run of play, the boys are showing what they're worth. Wall brings the ball forward. And it's Blow. Blow will cross this. That can't. They're putting pressure. It's Wall. Wall. It's Cockline. I'm getting very excited now. My voice has just gone up a few decibel levels. Unfreaking believable. I never expected this, but I mean, I've been playing like this since the start of the season. All my games have been like this. Like, I score a goal and I'm shocked half the time. Okay, we've got Blow to Cockline. It's Spridey's. Okay. We gotta keep calm. It's 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 the woodwork right now. We have to be very, very, very careful. Morgan, it's not okay. They're still playing attacking, and I do definitely do want to come off pass into space. Because that's one of the ways we're scoring on the counter right now. Yeah, more free kick. Oh shit! It's like I figured they were gonna score from there. All right, now okay, we're gonna make a substitution. Hasi now goes to the left flank where Luke Wall is playing. Luke Wall, come on, we have to bring on Cameron Hargreaves. For about 10 minutes, we can risk it. Because Luke Wall is playing badly at 6.3, so I want to take him off before he makes a mistake. Yates, Tomlinson, long burn, no, Yates. Oh my goodness, Spridies to Hasi. Hasi finds Daniel. Daniel, oh, these two guys are very old. They better not make mistakes. I still think that this game might end up 2-2. Okay, now we are not going to pass into space anymore. 2 minutes. Okay, attacking, they've got a throw. Burn puts it out. Time wasting. Oh man, I can max out time wasting now. Back to Myers. Myers to Tomlinson. Good. So we have to defend this throw. Everybody's back. They put it out again. McGranahan. It's another throw, but this time to us. We've got 2 minutes and plus. Blow, kick it. It's righties again. You sweet F9, you. Okay, we get a corner. You sweet F9. Yes! We've done it. We've beaten Exeter 2-1 against the run of play. Holy cow, this was unbelievable. I love it. I love this. We didn't deserve to win this game. But defensively, we were solid because we had 2 disciplined banks of 4. And they couldn't break through our defensive banks. And they were reduced to taking pot shots from outside the box. In fact, as you can see, they had 12 pot shots out of a possible 22. And I'm looking at the match stats. This is crazy. I'm really happy with how we played. Exeter City, 1 goal from outside the box. Shots off target. There's so many shots outside the box. They only had 3 inside the box. Shots hitting the woodwork. Another one from outside the box. Then shots saved. Okay, this is inside the box. This must have been a corner and a free kick. Yes, thank you very much. We defended this well. Okay, rather it wasn't a very good attempt. And then we got John Jackson. This chance, Herc to Sweeney. Not an easy chance, so they didn't have many easy chances. Then we got shots blocked outside the box. So essentially, all they had were 3 decent chances inside the box out of 22, and they didn't have a single one of them on target. I mean, if we gotta rule out those like half chances. You gotta be able. This I've also seen this tendency nowadays. I mean, I did the video and I'm hoping people can learn from it, which is the good chance inside the box analysis, right? I call it cyborg. So when we do this cyborg analysis, you actually have you just can't just do okay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you go okay I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shots inside the box, man. Or you may have had 10 and you go I had 10 shots inside the box. How come I didn't do well? No, you gotta be able to see which are good chances and which aren't, and that you have to use some judgment. Because for example, headers, they're not very good chances, honestly, especially if it's a header that you gotta turn. I mean, if you're running into the header, it's easier, but if you have got to twist your body and get a header on target and the goal is beside you this way, it's like it's damn difficult to do it. And that was one of the headers that they had. Then you gotta talk about half chances, like how much time do you have to control the ball before you take a shot at goal, and they didn't have any. So in fact, I can safely say they had no good chances inside the box. So even though they had 22 shots and 9 on target, not a single one of them was a good chance. Man, we played well. We played a very solid defensive game. I'm so happy with this team. I'm so happy. I'm so happy with my misfits. I gotta keep calling them misfits and wankers because it seems to work with this team. If as long as I insult them, you bunch of misfits and wankers, get out there and show me what you can do. They go out there and they start winning games. The first game of the season, I went like, okay, 3-1. We had a defeat here, but look at our runs thus far. Doncaster defeated, Scunthorpe defeated, Reading taken to extra penalty shootout. Then Oldham. We beat Oldham. That was our former parent club. They kind of ditched us. Fleetwood, this we should have won. We could have it. We could have had another win on the trot. And then here we go. Odysseus Prides and Dan Cockline are on freaking fire at the moment. They are just scoring goals. In the goal, there we go. Luke Wall has had 4 goals, coming as a freaking fullback on the left flank, scoring 4 goals for us. Odysseus Prides has had 3 goals, and Luke Wall in our team is still on a part-time contract. I think so. Have I given him a contract? I thought he was given a part-time contract. Contract info. Part-time month-to-month contract. I refuse to give him a full-time contract. So apparently he's using that as justification to put in some good results. And if that's the way he wants to do things, carry on, son. We'll enjoy this moment. So Stalybridge and Hussey came on to play in that role, and he played well. So this match here, if I'm looking at Hussey's ratings, Hussey came on in the middle. He came on to play Cameron Healy's position, right? Because I don't really trust Ben McLean, but I kind of like Chris Hussey because of his work rate, and his low determination is holding him back. But he came in, he did a reasonably good job. And then for the last bit, I had to take off Teddy Blow. And bring on Cameron Hargreaves, because Cameron Hargreaves has got that some extra magic in him. He just pulls it out of the hat sometimes, some of these performances. But we did okay. I mean, it wasn't fantastic. I won't say this is a match that we played really well. But if you look at our heat maps as well, we're not controlling much of the pitch. We gave them the control they needed. They were literally camping in our half. You can see from the heat map how high up the pitch they were. They were here in our half, and we just soaked it in, broke up their play, and tried to hit them on the break, which is exactly the plan I have with this system, and it's done well. The backline made a lot of mistakes because of the pressure, but I'm happy. Cameron Healy 10. Wow, tackles won ratio was 100%. Maybe he only had 1 tackle, so there's no point getting too excited about this. Let's look at tackles. Tackles, Cameron Healy 4 tackles. That's actually, now I'm impressed. Passes completed. I'm looking for the 2 here, 82. Cameron Healy is the one I'm looking at, 82%. Now, if I don't get a player like Cameron Healy playing well, then we were gonna fall apart. So Cameron Healy played a really important game for us. Passes completed, but he only had like 14 passes he completed, and then he didn't play any key passes. I'm lucky. Dennis Wells, from a deeper position, 62%. But here you look, the defenders had to defend. We spend so much time defending. The total number of passes coming from the back line is the most, which is not surprising. Most of the time we were in our half, and you look at the opposite number here, 68 passes, 65. They spend so much time in our half. We spend a lot of the time defending, interceptions. Lewis Young, Michael Collins. This is Dennis Wells playing as a DM. He had a huge game today. I'm pretty impressed with how impressed with how the boys play. Dennis Wells played well. Johnny Byrne is beginning to start renewing. I mean, I don't know. He's kind of like. I still think he's shit. Okay, but so far he's playing well. And I call Klein and Sprides. Unbloody believable. These 2 strikers are playing well. And our average rating is superb. 7s, high 7s. So what I've done with this team is I've kept the core of last season and I've strengthened them. Like Cockline, Sprideys are the core, right? So these two, the Cameron Healy. So basically, I got the goalkeeper, right? Cameron Yates, Teddy Blow, but we've got one player is injured. Billy Lacey is going to be out for a while. I think he's out for another 4 weeks. But the boys are doing well. In terms of scouting, yeah, I'm trying to get by. I mean, I can bring players in, but they'll only come in January. So we're just taking these names and adding them to the short list, right? So once the time comes and if I need to sign players on a free, I will look at some of these players who are available on free transfers, right? Like Tom Holmes. So we're still scouting. I want every bit of information on him revealed. Tom Holmes, and if we need to, this guy is a target for me right now. John, if I can, but I can't bring him in now. But I can sign him, and then hopefully he comes in the January transfer window. Then I have a really strong defense then, because I still believe that towards the end of the season we might get off to a good start. But come November, December, when the team start taking us seriously, we're not going to find that much space. And that's when I'm going to start having a lot of draws. So while everybody still thinks we are the whipping boys, I'm going to take advantage of it. But once they start taking us seriously, which is probably going to happen in October, that's when I have to start thinking about a variety of styles that I might have to try something different. So we're still the shittiest team in the land, but hell, man, we're off to a damn fine start. Stalybridge Celtic, 7th on the table, 3 points behind leaders Barry, who we play next, and well, we have left the relegation zone behind us. I hope you enjoyed this edition of the Stalybridge Diaries. If you have any questions, please look me up on Twitter at Bustthenet or addicted2fm.com. My website. Once again, I want to thank all my patrons for the continued support of this channel. You make these kind of shows possible for the rest of the community. You guys take care. Have a good one. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.